One of the most interesting and underrated topics in Watch Dogs 1 is the rise and influence of the Blume Corporation, specifically how this single private tech company quietly becomes one of the most powerful entities in the entire Watch Dogs universe. Blume isn't just another corporate villain. They're the architects of ctOS itself, the system that runs Chicago and later expands across the country. Their power doesn't come from guns, gangs, or political influence. It comes from information, which makes them far more dangerous than any crime syndicate Aiden faces. What makes Blume so compelling is how they operate in plain sight, presenting themselves as innovators and protectors while using their technology to monitor, categorize, and ultimately control people without their knowledge. They sell safety while secretly building a surveillance empire. What really sets Blume apart is how deeply they manipulate the population using data harvesting. Watch Dogs 1 shows this subtly through its profiling mechanic. Every NPC has personal information stored, categorized, and instantly accessible. This isn't just a gameplay feature, it's a narrative point that reveals how normalized the invasion of privacy has become. Blume isn't hacking people. People are willingly handing over their entire lives to the system. The disturbing part is that it all feels believable. Emails, income, health issues, criminal records, ctOS knows everything. And Blume profits from it, trading data between corporations, governments, and criminal groups. Aiden's ability to hack the city is only possible because Blume created a system with almost no safeguards, and that's the biggest red flag. They never cared about protecting citizens, they cared about controlling them. But the most significant moment that exposes Blume's corruption is tied to their decision to work with criminal organizations to protect ctOS from being exposed. They hire fixers, manipulate politicians, and even attempt assassinations just to keep their system intact. One of the best examples is their involvement with Iraq, the gang leader who runs the Black Viceroys. Blume secretly supplies him with sensitive data, giving him leverage over rivals and allowing him to build a massive blackmail operation. This partnership isn't accidental, it's strategic. Blume knows that criminals keep the system profitable by creating fear, chaos, and demand for more surveillance. The fact that a corporation willingly empowers a violent gang shows how deeply compromised their moral foundation is. By the end of Watch Dogs 1, players realize that Blume is the real villain, not the individuals Aiden hunts. The company represents unchecked corporate power, the dangers of centralized technology, and the erosion of personal freedom. The game never beats you over the head with this message. It lets you see it unfold as you navigate a world built on quiet control. And the most unsettling part? Even after Aiden exposes parts of their corruption, Blume survives, adapts, and expands, setting the stage for the entire franchise. What makes Blume even more chilling is that they never face real consequences for what they have done. Aiden might disrupt their operations, leak data, and expose their connections, but Blume treats it as a minor inconvenience, just a bump in their long-term plan. The company keeps growing, keeps spreading ctOS, and keeps refining its tools of control.